Yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Sunday night, which means it is our final stream of the week. 6 in a row again, like always. And yeah, we're gonna talk some NFL, maybe a little UFC, and all the good shit in between. So yeah, normal. Not really much to say. Do it every week. Don't really need to explain it much. What's up, D-Man? Doug? Yes, I was like 3 or 4 minutes late, maybe, and my bad. It happens. And yeah, what's up, gang? Happy Sunday night. Hope everyone has had a great weekend, and I'm ready for a great little Sunday night stream here too. And it's really the last piece before we go into a new week, Halloween week. That's gonna be great. Who doesn't love Halloween? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, not really much more I can think to say. So it's gonna be live. Good to be live again on a beautiful Sunday night. Sunday night football just wrapped up, so all the games are done. We'll talk about all those again. We will talk about a bunch of shit. So it's gonna be fun. I'm not really sure what else to really say. Vibe for a little bit on a Sunday night. Not expecting a whole lot of views because obviously Moss is live right now, so I hope everything's going good over there. It's always playing poker. So sweet. Hope he's having a good time. Everyone's having a good time over there. But we're gonna have a good time over here as well. Yeah, so we have the D-Man. We'll see whoever else we get tonight, and yeah, it'll be fun. Gonna be a very fun night. I'm excited, and it's gonna be fun. What else can I really say? So Sunday night, we're in the spot. Let's have a fun one, man. I'm not really sure what else to really say. So obviously UFC 321 Hangover, which I've talked about that card plenty. Last night I put up the recap earlier. Sorry that was a little bit later getting out than usual, but I'm not gonna lie, after the stream last night, within like an hour and a half, I was asleep. I just passed the fuck out, so sorry. And but I got out earlier, and I'll be putting a video out on Tuesday as well, a surprise video. I'm super excited to do and record tomorrow and all that. I think you're all gonna enjoy it. And yeah, so. But we gotta do this first. Tomorrow, no stream, no nothing. My day off, quote. Which I don't know, maybe we'll have more this week in general. I think what the fuck we're gonna do on Wednesday and Thursday, at least one of those days, if not both. So that'll be a discussion for another time. But yeah, so it'll be fun. Gonna be fun. Yeah, not really sure what else to say. So I guess let me stop rambling. Let me get the screen share up. It's gonna be a last stream on StreamYard. I don't know if I'm gonna hit my time limit for this week, month, whatever. I don't think I will. I think I could have 1 or 2 more on StreamYard. I think going into I think yesterday or Friday, I was already at like 13 hours. Though I wouldn't be shocked if I end tonight at like 17 or 18. And hopefully we get like 1 or 2 more. But time will tell. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Again, we have plenty to talk about. If you want me to say anything else about this garbage card, I will. I've talked plenty about it. It was a card. Wish it was better. Not great. I still say Aspinall quit. And yeah. So I don't know what else to really say there. What's up, God doesn't deserve the rematch. I'm pissed they're gonna make that. What's up, Western Mass? I'm fine with the rematch, but just strip Aspinall and go send these 2 tomato cans to the Apex. That's what I would do. Like, I don't. No one gives a fuck about a rematch. You don't deserve it. No, he wasn't. He's not right to quit. He quit. You're never right. Kevin Holland fought with his balls up in his fucking stomach last week. I don't. Aspinall quit. It's that simple. He didn't act. I would say that he wasn't acting, so I'll give him more respect than like, Aljamain Sterling. But he still quit. He could have easily continued fighting. He wanted out. Dana said it best. He wanted out. But I'm not saying Gon's blameless at all. Gon did the stupid fucking foul because he's an idiot. He knows better than have your fucking fingers extended like that. So I can't say either guy is blameless. They both caused that stupid shit, and now they're both the morons of the fucking MMA world right now. No one cares about the rematch. Gon was gonna win yesterday, and Tom quit. He found the door out and took it. I don't know what else to say. You can go back all week. You go back months. I've been a big Aspinall supporter, but you don't do something like that, and I'm not gonna just be like, oh yeah, okay, cool, you quit, yay. No, he quit. Like, I don't know what else to say. Gon fucked up his third title shot. Yeah, I agree with that. Gon is not blameless. Both guys have blame. Like I said, this idiot quit, and this idiot did the foul. Did a foul that he knows better than to do. So, yeah, I don't think either guy's blameless in this. I think they're both fucking morons. And I would strip Aspinall and move on to something else. Dude, I said it, I said fucking last night, I'll continue to say it. Didn't quit without good reason. Quitting at all. If you quit at all, there's no fucking good reason. He quit. That's like not what a fighter does. Kevin Holland didn't quit when his balls were in his stomach, a way worse injury. And again, he could see completely, but whatever. It's fucking. What can you do at this point? He quit. You can't change it. I would strip him. I would truly strip him and do Pierre and Volkov in December. The new main event for not like you need one. We still got Rob, but fuck it, why not end the ESPN era on high? Strip Aspinall, do Pereira and Volkov for the belt. Would anyone be upset about that? I truly don't think it will. If they book that, if Dana came out tomorrow and said we're stripping Aspinall and we're doing Pierre Volkov for the belt, would anyone be upset? No. It's going nowhere. Yeah, like Gon's an idiot for doing it, and Tom quit. What else can you really say? There's not much more that could be said at this point. So, it's. I'm not on either guy's side. I think both are fucking stupid. So I'm not defending either of them. So, I don't know. I don't know. And again, I've been a big Aspinall fan. I defended him for a year. I've been praising him for a long time, but when you pull shit like that, I can't fucking praise you. I lost all my respect for Tom. So I don't know what else I'm meant to say. I'm not gonna pretend like he didn't do anything wrong. And I'm not gonna pretend God was blameless and all of it. They're both idiots. No, it's not that simple. Fuck them both. Pierre Volkov, book it. I truly think that would be the best move to do after yesterday, but they're not. They're gonna rebook this fight that no one cares about for probably January, and yeah. They probably could rebook it for November, but Tom was gonna pretend he has an injury when he doesn't, and yeah, no. I don't know. What else can I say? I fucking talked about this shit for one more time. I've talked about this fight in the last 24 hours than the fight actually. I've talked about that fight for more time than the fight actually was since it happened. It's crazy, man. So I don't know what else you can really say. The worst case scenario happened with that fight, and it sucks. So simple. And then not really much else like really noteworthy to talk about this card at this point. Like the Dern fight happened. It was the real main event of this card somehow, and I still don't really think Dern deserved that shot or to be in that fight. But and I still think she's one of the worst champions in UFC history. But she won. Fight happened. Cool. Umar Batista was shit. Volkov did not win that fight, but no one's upset about it. Murzakanov is really fucking good, and we already knew that. But if you have seen him fight before this, you knew that. If not, you know that now. Ratchik is fucking garbage. I don't know why people hype him up. Kulian Salkeld is amazing. Give that kid Moicano. Alex Karov and Park might be the most forgettable fight of that card. Does anyone remember it? Klein Becky was good. Walter Walker's phenomenal. Nathaniel Wood did not win that fight at all. Chris Burnett and Hamdi was one of the most pathetic excuses for an MMA fight I've ever seen. Raposo and Maxim should have been a draw, and Mizuki looked good in her return against Amor Khan. God, that shit Warren is awful. So, those are really just my quick thoughts about the whole thing. Like, I don't know what else could really be added to this card. It was not good by any means. It was a very disappointing mid, if that, card. And it should have been better. On paper, it looked really good. In execution, it was really 4 fights. Walker, Rombetsky, Salkeld, and Murzakanov. If you only watch those 4 things, you would have watched the best parts of the card, and that's it. Everything else you could have turned off, and you would have missed a goddamn thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Still better than that pissant fucking Bren Allen card. But, and actually, that Bren Allen fight was only good things on that card, so, Jesus. But, yeah, bad last 2 weeks for UFC. After starting October great with 2 great cards like 320 and Rio, to fall to this dud of Vancouver and 321 to end October. Sad, disappointing, and yeah, hopefully, well, we're not gonna get back on track for the next 2 cards, but hopefully 322 can get this ship back on track. I don't know what else to really say about 321. It was just not very good at all. Yeah. And then, oh boy, this week or next week, I guess we're not a new week yet. At least I don't think it is until Monday. We have it's Apex week for 2 weeks in a row. Garcia and Onama this week, and then Bonfim and Brown next week. Yay. Not looking forward to this card at all. I think the Bonfim card's pretty decent. This card's not. The order of this is shit, and most of the fights are not great either. I'm not gonna go really in depth on this card right now, but Tuesday I will. But just a quick look at everything on this card. Alan Carr and Cornelosi, Rowe and Co. That's one of the better fights on the card. Ruiz and Ardelion, Vieta and Dumont. Fuck, that could be the main event. Shit, this is like the most important fight on the card somehow. And why did here should be higher? Johnson, Dumas. Hopefully, Dumas out is always good. Kwamba and Lee, easy win for Lee. So that's a good thing. Christensen and Elikana. Ugh. Nascimento and Durden, that's alright. Radke and Frunza, hopefully fun. Delgado and Del Valle, that's a banger. That's a great fight. Wells and Garimbo, shit. Or Acosta and Delija, okay. Garcia Onama, very it has like 4 good fights on it. The rest are pretty ass. What else can I really say? Not looking forward to this. What Vegas number is this anyway? Let me go back in my videos and see what the fuck number are we on. I think this might be Vegas. Either this is 109 or 110, I believe. I swear 108 was the last one. I could be wrong. Let me take a look. Because the last Apex card was Fluffy and Delidze, and obviously that was a while ago. Where was it? Where? Man, that was a while ago. Oh, so this is UFC Vegas 110. Okay. So 110 and then 111 is next week. Goddamn. I'm happy they have been a little more lenient on Apex cards, not as many. Still doing them at all fucking retarded, but at least it's not as many as there was before, and it is what it is. So this card this week or next week, Halloween week, is pretty ass. So they can sell it like it's anything special. It's not, but fine, whatever. It's something I was tired of. And then to look to next week. And I hate being negative about every card, but the UFC doesn't give me much to be fucking positive about, god damn it. And then we go to the week after the other Apex card. Through one, the UFC Vegas 111, Bonfim and Brown. A worse main event, I think. Neither is good. Yeah, probably worse main event though. Another 13 fight card. To look down that card real quick. Again, I'm not gonna go give my picks on a fight or anything. Just give a quick look at it. Excuse me. Santos and Croden. Okay, that's fine. Valentina McVeigh, garbage. Emerson and Emil. Okay, that's not bad. Hokit and Jimenez. Yanez and Quinones. Good to see Adrian Yanez back. Pangton and Gomes. Fine. Silva and Cavalcanti. Fine. Tulio and Duncan. Good. Salcov Medic. Good. Bonfim Padilla. Good. Simone Barcelos. Good. Schnell Morales. Why that's so high on the card? Bonfim Brown. This card's better. This card's much better. Like, it had, like, right here, like, just looking at this is not bad. From the Simone fight to the Yanez fight, this is a solid ass card. Like, this is good. A lot of shitty prelims, but you know, it's alright. They tried, I feel. That's better, not by much. Gonna get worse, but like it's better. I expected worse, so and that's a great fucking poster idea. I don't know why they wasted on these clowns, but yeah, this is fine. I don't hate it. Again, I don't love 2 Apex cards back to back, but you know shit happens. What can you do? Oh, this card's alright, but we gotta wait 2 weeks for that card, so joy. So yeah, that's what our UFC future is looking like in the next 2 weeks, and obviously that will all lead to MSG, which is, where is it? Where the fuck is this card? There, 2 or 3, 2, 2. Please be better than 3, 2, 1. So this is what we got. We just gotta make it to this, which this card's pretty decent. Why is Bo Nickel on another main card? I don't fucking know. But this is pretty decent. I won't even fucking lie to you. This is fun. Very, very fun. And I'm excited. So we just gotta make it to this, boys. 2 Apex cards. We can make it, I think. I can't wait. So yeah, not really much else to say there. Like, I usually would go pre and like on Tuesday I'll go more in depth on this card, and I really don't want to go super in depth because A, that takes away, that'd make Tuesday's stream fucking pointless because it'd just be the same thing as tonight, and B, I think we're still coming off the high of 321, so it's better to just relax and wait to talk about this card. So no, next couple weeks are what they are. Nothing amazing, but better than nothing. And see what happens. We'll see what fucking happens. hopefully the card's good. I hope these next two Apex cards are fucking phenomenal. They're not gonna be, but we could all fucking be delusional. I can't even say hopeful because we already know it's not gonna happen. Could we be delusional and pray they're not complete dog shit? I guess we can pray. I have complete doubts of it being any bit good, but either and again that Bonfim card looks pretty fucking good, but just the Sonama card is not anything worth caring about. See what happens. We'll truly see what happens, and yeah, oh boy. But yeah, not very much more to add to the UFC talk. Like I said, Tuesday I'll talk about this card, the recent fight news. There's been a little bit of fight news, but nothing like insane. Like, oh my god. So that'll be more Tuesday. So I don't know. So yeah, that's about that. Unless y'all have anything else in UFC we'll talk about, I can't think of any other topics that don't involve what just happened. So like yesterday. So I don't know. I know mainly we're meant to be talking about UFC here. Not very much more to say. We've talked about it so much the last fucking 48 hours. It's like, yeah, for the card to be what it was, it's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, not really sure what else I'm meant to say here. Unless y'all, again, anytime y'all can throw something up there for me to talk about MMA-wise, but and at any time y'all can throw something up there for me to talk about, but yeah. I'll just move on to the other sports to talk about tonight if y'all don't mind, so let's do it. The one person watching, I don't know if it's D-Man or Western Mass, it's hard to tell. But yeah, let's talk about the other sports that we talk about on here, that being the football and the basketball. I know this is a portion a lot of you don't care about, but I also talk about it, so let's talk about it. We'll begin with the basketball. What's going on in our fantasy league? I think all the games for tonight are over, so I believe all the games for this week are over in terms of our matchup. So let's see what happens. I think tomorrow, week 2, will start however they do it. So it looks like I lost to Chrome. I made it close, but just couldn't make it close enough to win. He takes the win here, unless they give me one more night, but I still don't think I could catch up to him. Begin a winning franchise. Hey, Chrome, good timing. We'll talk about fantasy football in a minute. It looks like you did win there too, which is insane. But yeah, it looks like you beat me here because again, I believe tomorrow starts the next set of matchups. Yeah, it looks like you got me here. I made closer than I thought, but yeah, good win. Yeah, what else can I really say? 91 from Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves dropped 51? What the fuck? LaMelo had a triple-double tonight? What the fuck happened in the NBA? Why is Brandon Miller injured? What the fuck? 51, 11, 9, and 2. What the fuck, Luka and LeBron? What the fuck? Dude, why are they getting rebounds? He's a better center than DeAndre Ayton. Wemby's putting up fucking MVP numbers because he should be the MVP. Crazy. Good game, Chrome. You got me here. Ooh, looks like Tone's gonna squeak past one of the bot teams. Good for him. Good win there. Yeah, this was close. Pork and Bane's channel. What's up, 2 joins? Good to see you, brother. 2 joins, brother. Yeah. I already gave my quick thoughts on UFC, but I'm down to talk about that. Anything else y'all want to talk about there? But yeah. So right now we're just gonna talk about the other sports. You could play some poker if you want. I guess that's not the most entertaining to y'all. Actually, I don't mind watching Moss play poker, to be honest. I always remember him doing it back in the day, but not really. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea. Wow, Botter's gonna beat Jay Rears. Good. You'll love to see it. by not a lot though, by very little. So that's interesting. And Vast beat the shit out of Matua. Matua did leave a lot of points on the bench here, but would have even mattered? No. So yeah, so looks like the winners of the first pretty much a full week of matchups will be Chrome, Tone, Botter, and Vast. Good shit, boys. Good shit. There's been a lot of like ads and drops, so not really a point to go over all of them. So Vast, I really just want to say Vast picked up Grady Dick. So there you go. And one of the bot teams got Stefan Castle, who Matua dropped for some fucking reason. So cool. And then to look at what the matchups for next week will be in the league. I gotta make sure the matchup thing ain't fucking stupid. But we got plenty of weeks. I don't know how when this shit's gonna end. So I gotta look into that as well. But the week 2 matchups will be one of the bot teams versus Chrome. I'll be playing Gibbers. Tone will play Vast, and Botter will play Matua. So, and I'll see October 27th, November 2nd, that it's Monday to Sunday is how this works. I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be like Tuesday to Tuesday or some shit, but I guess not. So there you go. So see what happens there, and yeah. The Chrome and other people in the league have this been really that bad of an idea? It's fun. It's been fun, and yeah, I've enjoyed it. It helps me keep up the NBA. I would never knew Austin Reeves dropped 50. So yeah, sweet. And then to switch over to our other sport, we will recap the games before we look into this fancy shit like we always do. But again, yeah, looks like Chrome's gonna win 3 in a row from the depths of hell to fucking 3 straight. How fucking insane. We'll talk about that for sure. How cool. How fucking cool. And yeah, what else can I really say? So yeah, let's what the fuck happened in the real life NFL before we talk about the fantasy NFL. We'll begin obviously. I think I already talked about the Thursday night game. If not, it wasn't great. Pretty shit game. Chargers kind of beat the shit out of Minnesota. Not very much to it. Kind of a dud. Yeah, pretty simple. Then for today's games, yeah, not a lot, but it felt like a lot more than it really was watching them. We began with the Dolphins and the Falcons. I guess Miami doesn't suck. Fuck if I know anymore. Obviously Kirk Cousins played instead of Michael Penix, and yeah, it showed. Miami beat the shit out of them. Falcons are the most hot and cold team in the NFL, I swear to God. One week they look phenomenal, and next week they look like fucking ass. It doesn't make sense, and yeah, they're not very good. Miami ain't good either, but I guess they were the better team here, and Mike McDaniels keeps his job for another week. I guess Tua with pink eye is the new mystical NFL quarterback, so can fucking give that man pink eye before every game. Maybe it works. So yeah, it was a complete tank pull, if we're being honest. But yeah, actually, this is the worst thing that could happen for Miami. They fucked up their draft spot, so I would have lost on purpose. Fuck Tua, get Archie. But I guess they would rather win than keep their jobs. So shitty game, shitty teams. Yeah. Then we had the Jets and the Bengals. One of the better games of the week, it looks like. I think one of the highest scoring. The Jets got their first win. The Bengals bungled. They're still not great, even with Joe Flacco. They are better, but they're still not phenomenal. They couldn't stop the Jets at all. And yeah, 39-38 W. Jets take the win. Justin Fields actually learned how to throw footballs this week. without Garrett Wilson playing, which is insane. Brees Hall did phenomenal from my fantasy team. Yeah, good for the Jets. Would have been cool to see him lose again and again. I don't know, again, another team, I don't know why you would pick to win when you could just tank for fucking the first pick, but I guess, get a win on the board, and yeah, good for them. Not really much else to say. Bengals are, again, even with what happened on Sunday Night Football, and we'll talk about it, I still think the Steelers have already locked up this division, and yeah, good. Bengals, Browns, and Ravens are pretty much already fucked. They're so far behind everyone. Because left to play for me too. Oh, yeah, you do. So you probably already won that game, I would imagine. Because Vast already needs like a lot, and then you got two more guys who will add points. Yeah, there's really no way you're gonna lose that game. We'll look at that in a little bit. But yeah, good for the Jets getting their first one in a long time, first one of the season. Maybe they won't. They've probably still be the number one pick in the draft. And the Bungles bungle it again, because yeah, the Steelers already won this division. Great. Speaking of that division, and speaking of shitty teams in Ohio, and Chrome's team, we had the battle of my team versus Chrome's, even though I can barely call it a battle more than a whipping. And we had the Browns head to Gillette Stadium, get their ass handed to them by the Patriots. Yeah, this wasn't a game. It probably hurt Chrome to watch one of his boomer quarterbacks get his ass handed to him by the Patriots. But yeah, Dylan Gabriel is the worst thing to ever come out of Oklahoma. That dude cannot play football. I don't care what you say about Shadur Sanders. He runs laps around Dylan Gabriel, and I do think the Browns are very just racist for not playing him at this point. It's like, what the fuck? So. Not like we would have won this game with him anyway, but we would have done better. And yeah, New England beat our ass. But we're creative fantasy football with we'll talk about that much too. I know you're not happy. I wonder why you didn't message me during the games today. Like I guess mainly because the Commanders didn't play, but you know I can think of other reasons. Yeah, sorry, Matua. But yeah. Browns suck, Patriots win. Chrome can take this one. His team can win this matchup. Cause I was cooking all day, or pissed at fantasy all day. Nah, I'm kidding. Hopefully, calm down, little Bobby Flay, getting in the kitchen. But yeah, Browns suck. Patriots are really good. I think the second seed in the AFC right now, and Chrome has to eat everything he's ever said about Drake May, because that man is probably the second greatest Patriots quarterback of all time. So Tavion Henderson finally had a good game. Good for the Patriots. The Browns suck, and I'm so happy it's our bye week because I don't have to. I don't even watch the games. I watch whatever the fuck game day live or whatever. But yeah, fuck the Browns. My flank, shit on me. Nope. I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do that was wrong. I don't care, truly. Whatever. I don't think in the past, I look to the future, and the future is what it is. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother me. Oh no. Ghosting me doesn't work because I won't care. I'll just move on. So, like, whatever. I saw that meme on Instagram earlier, like, ghosting me doesn't work. I'll just move on. Yeah. Okay, next. So, whatever. Next. I wish I could ghost the Browns, but I still gotta deal with their dumbasses. Fuck the Browns. A good one for New England. Chrome, you can take this one. Speaking of teams that are that have a fan that I know, Moss's team against the Eagles, Giants, Eagles. Yeah, this did not go as good as their first matchup 2 weeks ago. But when what happened in this game, I can't blame the Giants for losing. Obviously, if you watch if you know anything about football, you heard what happened. Scatterboo breaking his fucking leg. Ow. I know that probably sucks for like Chrome and all that. I know you hyped him up coming out of college and all that. He's young, so it's not bad, but a broken ankle where it's turned all the way around like it was, that's gonna hurt his career trajectory a good amount. Not gonna see him till next year. A guy whose whole thing is power. That sucks. Hopefully Scatterboo heals up. We'll see him sometime next year. I don't know if he'll be ready for week 1, but yeah, so he'll be back, and hopefully he still has what we were seeing this season. That sucks. Is one I think probably was another broken leg or two so far this year, but that might be the worst one to the biggest name player. And I don't know why they were throwing a pass out to him like that anyway, like a fucking jump ball pass for 3 yards, but whatever. Sucks. Hopefully he heals up okay, and hopefully that's not a fucked up career ender for him. So the first thing I thought of, and I know Chrome will probably did as well, like how Nick Chubb has had so many injuries. So hopefully Scatterboo can heal up. And again, he's lucky he's early in his career. So, and then obviously Giants can never really bounce back after that. They didn't really have, they already kind of like Jackson Dart probably was a little mentally fucked up after that. And the rest of the team just really couldn't get out of their own way. Good win for the Eagles. Dominated and got their revenge, going 1-1 in that series. And their offense looks a little bit better. Tush push should still be banned because it's complete bullshit. And yeah, sucks to see Scatterboo break his leg. Not very much else to say about that game. We lost the Raiders in series. Are we really that good? We got a fluke win against the Bills. I think y'all are good. Do I think 6-2 is a little bit better than of a record than I think y'all are? Yeah. Do I think the Bills are going to probably end up winning the division? Yeah. But I think the Patriots are going to be in a wild card for sure. But I don't think maybe y'all could win your wild card matchup if you get the right game. Like if you play, I think you'd probably beat the Steelers in a rematch, especially after tonight, or something like that. But yeah, I think y'all will probably come back down to earth, but in a little bit. But I think y'all are still pretty good, and this is the best Patriots have looked since Tom Brady was wearing that jersey. So I don't think you're too upset. Travion Henderson and Rahamondre Stevenson need to be one person. Jesus Christ, yeah. Perfect name combining. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that shit. Yeah, I don't think Stevenson did too good for you in fantasy, but yeah, because I played Judkins, so don't feel bad. So yeah, Traymondre Henderson, Traymondre. So yeah, I think maybe the deadline coming up. Could they just send Stevenson out already, and then Henderson can take the lead back there, please? We'll see what happens there. Giants might take that trade, to be honest. Speaking of Buffalo, the next game, Buffalo and the Panthers. Buffalo beat the living shit out of Carolina. Andy Dalton was playing and starting because Bryce Young got injured. No, I don't know why Andy Dalton's still on the NFL roster, and that statement looks even more true after how he played today. Bills beat the living fuck out of him, 40-9. Yeah. What else can you really say? Bills are back. Did beat up a shit team, so can't really take much out of it. But if they can get back on track, James Cook looks phenomenal. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. I know Matu is kicking himself for not playing Khalil Shakir. And yeah, good win for the Bills. Get back on track after the bye week and 2 losses beforehand. Yeah, they played Andy Dalton, so it's kind of a fake win, to be honest. Traymondre Andre. It's easy. Yeah, they picked the weirdest running back names. Their best running back in like the last 20 years was LeGarrette Blount, Sony Michel. They picked all their running back names are weird. Have they ever had a normal named running back? Jesus. But yeah, good for their rivals in the Bills, getting back on track. And then we had a game that did not go how I thought it would at all. And where's Tone when you need him? The Bears and the Ravens. So, either the Bears are terrible and they got fraud checked, or the Ravens are just Cooper Rush is just the worst quarterback to ever play football. I don't know which one's true. It might be a mix of both, because Tyler Huntley played this game. Lamar was out again. Great. And the NFL might fine them or some shit for some shady shit they did during the week. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Ravens beat shit out of them. Bears came back down to earth. I think it's a battle of two teams that are a bit one team overhyped, and again, who knows what the Ravens are going to be doing in the future, how they look. Who was the QB for the Ravens? Tyler Huntley, former Pro Bowler. He looked way better than Cooper Rush did. Derrick Henry came back to Derrick Henry form. Yeah, they beat shit out of the Bears, who, again, I never thought were really going to be anything. I know Tone hypes them up. I don't think the Bears are good. I still don't think much of Caleb, DeAndre Swift, any of those guys. Loveland's been a complete waste of a pick. DJ Moore's good. About it. So, I think this is a game of two teams that you would think are better than they are. Bears got a lot of hype for a few wins, but they got brought back down to earth here. Ravens are, 2-5 right now or some shit. So they need to really start winning. So, I don't know. I'm not really impressed with either of these teams. I think Ravens better pray Lamar can save their season than the Bears. I just don't think they're that good. Like Caleb Cussy from the DC, Maryland area. I'm not going to call him bust yet. I still think he's better than Trevor Lawrence or something like that. But I just don't think he's all that. I truly don't. I think there's better young quarterbacks. Jackson Dart's better. Drake May's way better. So, Bo Nix is better. So, I just don't think much of Caleb yet. I know it's only his second year in the league and he's on the Bears. But I just don't think I've not been impressed with him. So, even in those few wins there, he didn't look that good. So, I don't know. I'm not really that impressed with Caleb or the Bears. And, we'll see. We'll fucking see what happens with them, how they bounce back, and if the Ravens can save their season, if Lamar ever actually plays football again. Because, God, it seems like he really is not trying any too hard to play. So, there you go. Then we had the last 1 o'clock game, the Injury Bowl between the Niners and the Texans. PG County. I'd be lying if I said I remembered anything from this Niners-Texans game. Niners didn't look very good. Texans... actually, no, I do remember a bunch of randos for Texans looked really good. A bunch of fucking, no-names, because Nico Collins was out, so it was like Xavier Hutchinson, some dude named Noel, like Dalton Schultz. And then again, the Niners have everyone under the sun injured. So, yeah, this was not a great game. I don't know what else to really say. The most forgettable game of probably the day in general. Yeah, good one for the Texans. I just don't think they're going to do shit. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Niners, I don't know how they're still have an alright record. That was a complete injury bowl, and yeah, what else can you really say? Then we get to the 4 o'clock games, beginning with Chrome's other team, and one of my favorite teams as well, the Bucks beating the shit out of the Saints. Yeah, what I just said there is what happened. They beat the shit out of the Saints, as everyone predicted. Saints are shit. Tampa's really good. Simple. Even though I don't know why they sucked on the goal line. They went they fucking did not get the touchdown on that one fourth down attempt. And then I don't know why you got Baker and you're doing 4 handoffs on the 1 yard line. Like, make it make sense. But besides that, they got Spencer Rattler benched. So this was an Oklahoma battle. Good for them. That's cool for that. But I did get Rattler benched for Tyler Shuck, I think is how they say it, even though It's spelled Shoughh, I believe. So we want to be. Let me just bring up the spelling. I don't know. There was no fucking K in his name, but it's pronounced Shuck. Again, make that make sense. So maybe I'm an idiot. I know we won 10 games and made the playoffs with Mac Jones. Well, you're on pace to do the same thing with Drake May. So yeah, Rattler got benched for Shuck. No, again, Shoughh. How then? Shaug. Make that make sense. So yeah, good one for Tampa. What did the Patriots have? What, 6 wins already? I think you guys could easily get to 10 wins. You should beat the Falcons. Oh man, this game's gonna break your heart, Chrome. How do you cheer for either team here? You should beat the Jets. That would be 8. You should beat the Bengals. That'd be 9. You should beat the Giants. 10. You could beat the Bills or Ravens. You would beat the Jets again, and yeah, you could easily get up to 10 or 11. I would not be that shocked at all. You should do the same thing as what you did with Mac. Who did you lose to in the playoffs? I don't remember. Was it? I don't remember that playoff season. Let me look. I feel like was it the Bills? Last Patriots playoff game. Who did y'all lose to? Buffalo. Yeah, okay, I was right. And that was 47-17. Jesus, y'all got your ass handed to y'all. I could do that same matchup happening again this year. I would not be shocked at all, to be honest. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get revenge. You should make the wild card unless you just start losing, which shouldn't happen. And yeah, both your teams, Patriots got the win today, Tampa got a win today. Both looked good against shit teams. Yeah, Chrome's happy today and won in fantasy. I'm happy for you, Chrome. You deserve it. So, yeah, simple. Good one for the Buccaneers. Then we had Chrome's third team not get a win, but he's probably better to not care about the shitty Cowboys because they're the Cowboys. And in the, I think, highest scoring game of the day, the Broncos and the Cowboys, 44 points by Bo Nix. So can we never put Dak Prescott in MVP conversations again because he never deserved to be in them to begin with because he's shit. Like, Cowboys, every year the Cowboys have like a good little stretch and everyone hypes them up and then they suck again. They're not good. They've not been good in like 30 years. That's why they've not won shit in 30 years. They're not good. I don't know what people like. Dak Prescott's not a good quarterback. I don't know what else to say. I hate, yeah. The Cowboys are shit. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are great. Javonte Williams is having a career renaissance. Dak Prescott's ass. I don't care what people say. Dak Prescott's a shit quarterback. And then beat the Chiefs. Talk about. I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. But I will talk about that soon. Yeah, Cowboys suck. They have no defense. Maybe you shouldn't trade Micah Parsons. And they got 44 dropped on their head top by Bo Nix and the Broncos, who another team who every week looks either good or terrible. So last week they should have lost to the Giants and somehow win, and then this week they put 44 up on the Cowboys and win easily. I don't get football. The Broncos make no sense. They're somehow like the third best team in the AFC record-wise. This sport makes no sense. This season has made no sense. Sure. And then speaking of the top teams in the AFC, the best team in the NFL right now in our next game, the Colts beat the fuck out of the Titans. I know you're not gonna like to hear it, Chrome, but let's be honest, the Colts are the best team in the NFL right now. The record says it. Their play says it. They're beating teams with ease. They probably should be undefeated if AD Mitchell didn't fuck up that play against the goddamn Rams, and they're great. I can't fucking believe it. Jonathan Taylor should be in fucking MVP talks at this point. He's the best running back in the league, hands down. Like, Daniel Jones is comeback player of the year. And again, they beat the Titans. There's this year Vikings only beating and losing teams. Not there. A few of their wins have been all right. Yeah, I know they did beat the Titans today, but if you look at their record, they beat Denver. Even though that was debatable, but they beat Denver, who we just talked about. It's like fucking 6-2. They should have beat the Rams, and they should beat the Steelers next week. This is the game that's gonna answer a lot of questions. Like, this is a game that I think everyone's interested in, because this is gonna be interesting. I think this is gonna answer a lot, because they're probably gonna be fucking 9-1 going into this game. This is gonna be the game that answers a lot of questions. I'm intrigued for this game. We're gonna find out. Prince Rock on Mac Jones. He did that as a rookie. Yeah, Mac's good. Yeah, Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy. I don't know why they want to play fucking Brock Purdy and Mac's better. So, not to stop sending out silly trades. Yeah, this is gonna be the game that really answers how good the Colts are. So, but that's still a couple weeks away. Right now, they are, even beating up bad teams or not, they are kicking everyone's ass, and they are the best team in the league right now. Until I see something otherwise, even if I admit they are can crushers, who's better? The Bills, who are not even first in their division, the Eagles, who knows if they're going to trade AJ Brown or not, the Chiefs, who start off like 0-4. Like, who's better? So the Packers, maybe. Right now, if we put the two best teams in the NFL against each other in the Super Bowl, it'd be the Colts and the Packers. And to be honest, I'm taking the Colts. Man, that could be a Super Bowl this year, and that'd be a banger. I'd be happy with that Super Bowl. Yeah, Colts are great. Titans are shit. The Titans' like top receiver was some dude whose last name is Dyke. So that's funny. And yeah, Eagles won a Super Bowl basically without AJ Brown. Did AJ play in the Super Bowl? I thought he did. Did he just not do anything like usual? Yeah, maybe they should trade AJ Brown. Fuck it. They look better today without him. Yeah, Saquon finally woke up for them. I would not be shocked if Super Bowl is Colts and Eagles. So it's gonna. I think the NFC could be either the Eagles, the Bucks, or the Packers. I think the AFC. I'm thinking the Colts. I don't think any team can touch them right now, unless the Chiefs beat them in a couple weeks. I don't think any team is touching the Colts right now. I think they'd beat Buffalo. They would beat Baltimore, Pitt, New England, Denver. They did beat. KC is the one. No, KC is the one. They're the gatekeepers. Can they break down that gate? We're gonna find out in a couple weeks. So Colts are good. I hope they're not the Vikings, and I think their team's way better than the Vikings were last year. Daniel Jones, I think, is doing a lot better. He doesn't have fucking Justin Jefferson, so y'all beat the fucking Bills. Why over the Colts, man? Chiefs, I don't know. I cannot wait for that game in a couple weeks between them. It's gonna be interesting. I think the Colts could either be completely frauded or could be phenomenal. And if you think about their team, it's not just one thing. Their defense is great. Daniel Jones is playing phenomenal. Jonathan Taylor, again, is the best running back in the league right now. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. If you want to beat that team, you're gonna have to shut them down completely. And I don't think you can. That's gonna be a tough task. So you better call the best defense in the league for that. And I know they could do that. So we're gonna find out, and we're gonna find out how good they really are. And yeah, next week, who are they playing again? I think the Falcons, who is a complete layup for them. So again, going into that Chiefs game, they're probably gonna be. Oh, they play Pitt next week. They're probably gonna be 9-1 going into that Chiefs game. I see if they beat them. Let's see, that game's gonna tell a big story about the Colts, man. And the rest of the year, even if they lost that game, they should probably win out most of the year. Maybe they lose to Seahawks. Like that, they should win out. This is their schedule for the rest of the year. I could see the Colts ending with only like 3 losses. So I think they're gonna get a fuck. I think they're gonna get the wild card bye. They're gonna win their division for sure. That's already a fucking lock. Or can they just secure the top seed? We're gonna find out. Witnessing greatness. Colts Taylor stars again. The Colts got the real Taylor instead of that fucking talentless nobody the Chiefs fucking keep around. There you go. And speaking of the best team in their conference, division, or whatever, the Sunday Night Football game that ended about an hour and a half ago that was completely boring. The Packers and Steelers. Yeah, the Packers are good. Steelers are not. I would be lying if I said I paid attention most of this game. It happened. The score makes the Steelers got a garbage time touchdown, so it makes the score look a lot closer than it was. But I think at one point, I think like with a couple minutes left before that touchdown, it was 35-15 or some shit for the Packers. So yeah, they gave up some garbage time points, but yeah, they dominated this game, and yeah, not really much else to say. They're just better. Aaron Rodgers, they're better. What else can I say? Packers are right now record-wise the best team in the NFC. I don't know if they are overall. Detroit, how could I forget them? They're there. The NFC is going to be a bloodbath in the playoffs. You're going to have the Eagles, the Bucks, the Packers, and the Lions as probably the final four teams. I don't know who's going to come out of that, but it's going to be great. So, good win for the Packers, moving to 6-2-1 or some bullshit, or 5-1-1. So good on them there. And yeah, next week they play Carolina, which that's an easy win for them. So yeah, that's should be a pretty easy one. So they're gonna get another win, and then they play the Eagles. That's gonna say a lot. And yeah, we'll see how good they really are. I don't know if they're better than the Eagles, the Lions, or the Bucks, but we're gonna find out. The AFC, I think, is clear right now. The NFC, it's a bloodbath. Can't wait. And yeah, that's about everything that happened. And Pitt is gonna win our division, but get fucking annihilated in the playoffs because they're not that good. So if you're a wild card team, you want to play the Steelers because that's gonna be a free win. Right now, if the Patriots got the Steelers, Patriots are winning that game every fucking time. So easy. In a rematch in the playoffs, I'm picking Drake May to beat the fucking Steelers easily. So there you go. Fun day of football. A couple good games. 9 games left. Yeah, we're already at the halfway point of the season. Crazy. Fun day of football. I don't know what the game of the day was outside the Chiefs. The AFC has been due for the last 7 years. Yeah, it's starting to wake up now again. Good to see the Colts are good. Bills are kind of washed, it would seem. Ravens. I think the Bills and the Ravens have kind of squandered their opportunity. Bengals as well. Chiefs are going to fall off eventually, and it's looking like could be the year they finally don't win the Super Bowl or make it to the Super Bowl. The NFC is stronger for sure. The AFC is kind of the Chiefs and the Colts right now, and we're gonna see. I think that'll probably be the AFC Championship will be the Colts and the Chiefs. So, and that's gonna say a lot. Baltimore and Buffalo's done. They're not winning shit. Cincinnati's done. Then who else is there? Texans were a one-hit wonder. Chargers are not all that, in my opinion. Who else is there? So, Colts and Chiefs. Mato, you know he's not going to accept a trade. Went from one dynasty to the next, yeah. But I think that might change. I don't think Casey's going to go this year. I think for the NFL's sake, I think we need something else. And let's get a fresh Super Bowl matchup. Let's get 2 fresh teams in the Super Bowl. Again, let's get the Colts and the Lions or the Colts and the Packers. Let's get a fresh matchup. Because everyone already hates the halftime show, so at least give us a good watchable game. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. So I've won 3 in a row. I ain't trading nobody. Even if he lost 3 in a row, you ain't trading nobody. So yeah, there you go. And speaking of KC, they are tomorrow. They'll be playing the Jaden Daniels-less Commanders. Chiefs should win that game easily. Marcus Mariota starting. How is he still on a team? And yeah, Chiefs should win that game easily. And then who do they play next week? When do they? The Colts might be their next real matchup as well. Ooh, they play the Bills next week. Yeah, they're gonna win that. They should win that. That's gonna be a banger though. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, good day of football. Bills, yeah, that'll be a fun one. Yeah, I think the Chiefs are gonna win that. I think the Bills are done. So Josh Allen is really good. Maybe skill-wise, still the best quarterback in the league, but yeah, Chiefs should win that unless somehow the Commanders. How did they lose to Jacksonville? That game still makes no sense to me. But yeah, fun day of football. Colts are still great. Packers are great. Game of the week. I don't even know. None like. I guess the best game today. I don't even know. Was there really that great? Were there any like I guess the Jets and the Bengals? Like, every other game was kind of It was either a blowout or forgettable. So like 44-24, but that was just a blowout for Denver. The revenge game was the best. The hype of the game was better than the actual Sunday Night Football. Yeah, I guess Jets Bengals are the game of the week. The number 1 pick in the draft looks really weird now because Miami won for no reason like idiots. The Jets won when they should have just kept losing. Tennessee, really, I think it's Jets and Tennessee are the only 1-win teams left, unless I'm forgetting someone. So, no, the Raiders got 2 wins, I thought. So, right? I don't know, who cares? So, yeah, the number 1 pick in the draft. It looks like it's gonna be a dogfight between the Jets and the Titans. Oh joy! Let's see. I'll tell you who's gonna be getting that pick. Who has a harder schedule for next half of the season? The Browns. They could win that, but they probably won't. Patriots. That's an L. Ravens. That's an L. Falcons. L. Dolphins. Probably another L. Jags. L. Saints. They probably win that. Oh yeah, the Saints have 1 win as well. They're so forgettable. So the Archie sweepstakes are between the Saints and the Jets and the Titans. Well, Titans won't take him, even if they got the number 1 pick. So actually, maybe the Titans want to fucking get the number 1 pick, and then they could trade that for something better, like what Carolina did. They didn't even do all that much. They didn't have to. You're playing Andy Dalton, who is somehow still on a team. So you didn't fucking have to. So. Crazy. No. Yeah, a lot of weird shit in the NFL today. Very good week. Very fun week. We learned a lot about some teams. We did lose one of the best rookie running backs in the league to a broken ankle, which sucks. Most of the games were kind of forgettable. Yeah, not really much else to say. Jets got their first win and fucked up their chance at Archie a little bit. Who's gonna get Archie? The Saints or the Jets? He's not getting picked. And from what I heard, he's fucking terrible. I know Chrome will confirm that. So yeah, I guess he's not getting picked highly. So what team's gonna take him in like the 6th round? Like Shadur. He almost had more rushing touchdowns than he did rushing yards today. And then he broke Cam Newton's record for rushing touchdowns or some bullshit. It's all so sweet. Yeah, fun day of football. Always fun day of football. Better than the UFC was, that's for sure. No one quit because their eye hurt. Fucking Cam Scatterbull got a real injury. His ankle was backwards and he might not play for a year. Fucking Aspinall's eye hurts. Who broke Cam's record? Josh Allen broke Cam Newton's like rushing touchdown. I forget what the actual stat was, but yeah, he has 46. Cam Newton was at 45. So not a good day for Cam's. Newton's record gets broken. Scatterbull's ankle gets broken. 2 touchdowns, just 7 yards rushing. Fantasy is rigged. It seems like it. So let's get to fantasy, shall we? I know. Let's talk about it. We'll look at what happened in the matchups today, beginning with maybe my favorite matchup of the day. Yours truly versus my two. Yeah, sorry, Matua. I had to give you that ass beating. 137 to 71. Yeah, I just made the right plays. I can't say much else. Flacco did great. Saquon did phenomenal. T. Higgins did alright. Tez and Warren did good. Brees Hall did phenomenal. Colts. The only bad thing was Judkins, though. And by that point, I already won anyway. I left Devonta Smith on the bench, but what can you really do there? I'll take it. For you, Dart, Jacobs, and Lamb did good. Everyone else kind of did shit. There is for I don't know. Hopefully, James Cook beat the Panthers, not Allen. Damn, I don't think they're upset about giving Josh Allen a week off. How he's upset. Stevenson did shit. Leggett, I told you, it's ass. Browns, Elliott, that's fine. Yeah, and then you left Shakir on the bench. Not like it would have helped you much anyway. Like trillion score. So, but yeah, a lot of bye weeks fucked you over. I'm happy I didn't have to play when you had these guys. So, yeah. So I'll move to 5 and 3. My two will drop to 1 and 7. Oof. And yeah, I'll take W here. No. Then again, unless Debo and Zach Ertz have the greatest game of all time, but I feel like that's not going to happen. Then we had Tone and Ninja. Tone is winning right now, but they say Ninja will win tomorrow. Tone is up by not a lot, about, let's see, 10, 20, about 25, 26. And he has Mahomes and Rice. More than likely, Ninja should come back and win this game. I'd be shocked if he didn't. My Tone had James Cook, who did phenomenal. Dunze, Javante, Scattaboo, but you can drop him because again his ankle's pointing a different fucking direction. Robinson, I told y'all his ass. Schultz did shit. Bagley did great. So yeah, a lot of his players did do pretty good. Who did he leave on the bench? Nothing, because all of his team was on a bye week. And then for Ninja, Johnson Taylor is just fucking phenomenal. Tetaroa, George Pickens, Kittle, all great. Who did he leave on the bench? Daniel Jones, which I don't know why you have Mahomes, but Daniel Jones is better. Yeah, so Ninja probably should come back and win this game. I'd be shocked if Mahomes and Rice can't get that comeback win, only needing like 25, 26-ish. And yeah, so we'll see. We'll update you on Tuesday if that happened. If you're not in the league, if you are, you're gonna see what happens, and Ninja should win. Watching you go and Suze is a bit frustrating. I'm sorry, Macho. Then we have Chrome putting belt to ass on Vast. 112 to 81. Chrome 3 in a row. Vast had McConkey and Henry. That's about it. Hey Chrome, you shit on Josh Allen. What the fuck did Baker do today? You on who the fuck beat the Saints? It was not Baker. So you can't shit on Josh Allen and not point out Baker's lack of fucking offense. But Henry and McConkey did really good for Vast. That's about it. Baker, Bijan shit to bed. Jake Ferguson shit to bed. Mecca Buka did nothing. Rashad White did nothing. Chase McLaughlin was almost his best player. Yeah, what did he leave on the bench? He left Tucky Craft with 33 on the bench. Fuck, Chrome, you got lucky. I still don't know why he was playing Jake Ferguson. That dude's shit. And he left Boswell. Why do you got 2 kickers? And so he could have played any of his tight ends. He would have been better. Why did he have 4 tight ends? What is wrong with the people in my fantasy league? And then for Chrome, Herbert did great. DeAndre Swift did alright. I told you Tony Pollard was shit. Jamar Chase did great. Olave. Bucks defense did insane. Aubrey. Yeah, you dominated. You left Hurts on the bench, but he put up the same amount, and that's about it. So yeah, Chrome's gonna win this game. He has Kelsey and Hollywood, and he's already up by a bunch. All Vast has the defense, so Chrome's gonna fall or rise to 3-5. Vast falls to 5-3. Damn, the Bucks defense is crazy. Again, who beat the Saints? If Chrome wants to talk shit on Allen, who beat the Saints? Exactly. And then we had Shiesty sadly losing this game down by almost a lot. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks. I wanted to see Shiesty win this game, but just she didn't get the luck of the cards and who she played or who the opponent played. So 23 by Pittman, -8 by the Steelers. Crazy. Just drop them. That's back-to-back weeks they put them negative points. Fucking drop them. Yeah, poor Shiesty. That sucks. And anything good left on the bench? Chase Brown, Dallas Goddard. Why the fuck is Dallas Goddard on the bench? For Kyle Pitts, held Fannin. God, if she would have played fucking Brown and Fannin, she would have won. I feel bad. That sucks. And yeah, so the winners this week are going to be me, Ninja, Chrome, and Killer. So who stopped Rico Dowdle? The Bills. The Bills' defense shut him down completely, so I guess he's useless now. That sucks. And yeah, there you go. So wow, Chrome is gonna win 3 in a row. So now you're gonna fucking rise. Goddamn, 40-9. Yeah. So Chrome is now gonna rise to. He's still gonna be in 6th place, but he's not gonna be far out of the playoffs now. What a goddamn comeback for Chrome, man. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, Chrome. I truly am. Crazy. So, and then I guess lastly, to look at the best players of the week. I hate losing. Welcome to the club. I'm a Browns fan. Don't feel bad. So look at the highest scorers. Chrome set my trade. Keep that going too. So look at the highest scorers of the week. The best players. We had a quarterback, Jordan Love, who I dropped. Great. Joe Flacco didn't do much worse. Running back, obviously Jonathan Taylor. He's the best fucking running back in the league, and he is on Ninja's team. I forget who was FUB. Ninja, yes. Receiver was Tony or Troy Franklin. Who? Tight end was Tucky Craft with 33. Fuck. Defense was the Bucks, yeah, obviously, and who's on Chrome's team. And kicker was Chris Boswell, who's on this dude's bench. Who had him again? Was it Tone? Vast. So the perfect lineup to have this week would have been Jordan Love, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Troy Franklin, Michael Pittman, Tucky Craft, the Bucks defense, Chris Boswell, and what was in the flex? Either Saquon. So, and then Jonathan Taylor was a high scoring player overall. Crazy, man. What happened here? That's a weird one. Breaking news. We have a trade to announce. Did you just bother everyone until they said yes to your trade? And why would you trade? So you really trust Jackson Dart? Well, I guess you could get Jordan Love. Okay. Why would Vast take that trade as Baker? Okay, so he trades Keenan Allen for Jared Goff. What, did you bother him until he accepted it? I just don't really see how that helps Vast too much. Because again, he has a better quarterback than Goff. That does help Montillo. You need anything he can fucking get at receiver. Okay, I'll allow it. Sure. It's weird, but sure. There you go. Breaking news. Jared Goff for Keenan Allen. Weird. Fucking weird. So, hey, trade deadline is coming up. I have the trade deadline set for, I believe, the same day as the real life one, so you'll allow it. I know, it's stupid, but I don't care. You go, man. I'll allow it. I do rules this week, thank you. So yeah, the trade deadline is set up for, it's for, fucking November 4th. That's when the real deadline is. So I'm gonna put the deadline. I think the deadline's already set. If not, I'll set for the same time as the NFL one ends. So second November 4th at I believe 4 p.m. hits. No more trades. So there you go. Jackson Dart has no running game to help him out now. You have to think about football when shooting. I think Matua is either gonna believe in Dart or he's gonna pick up Jordan Love, or Drake May is there as well. So I get it. I would have kept Goff because I think Goff is better than Love or May. But yeah, that's up to him, man. Not our team. So yeah, but yeah, that's Cam Scottaboo injury. Sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Sucks to see a rookie break his ankle. And hopefully he can somehow recover from that. We're probably not going to see him by week 1 next year. I'd be shocked. Hopefully he heals up. So has hope. Dart doesn't exactly. Yeah, poor Scatterboo, man. Heal up to big Scatterboo, and hopefully he can. Hopefully we can see him sometime next year. He's lucky he's young in his career, but it does kind of give Nick Chubb vibes to an injury like that as a running back early in your career. Hopefully he can bounce back, and yeah, that hurts Dart. His shit don't. Nah, again, I don't know. Maybe Matua believes in Dart. I don't hate Dart. I think he's fine, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Who do the Giants play next week anyway? I started playing guys based on defense they were playing, and now I have one free in a row. Hell yeah. Who does Dart play next week? San Fran. Yeah. Again, I'd probably be looking to pick up Jordan Love, if I'm being honest, but or even Drake May, who are both getting easier matchups. Love playing Carolina, and Drake May playing Atlanta, so and maybe Matua wants to stick with Dart, but there's 2 better options here. I don't know. He got a receiver out of it, not even a great one, but I really don't know, like, that trade does not help Vast at all, and that trade helps Matua a little bit. Sure, why not? Yeah, man, be happy if it's good for Matua, man. And yeah, there you go. So, that's the first time we've seen a live trade get done. I guess those bots in the NBA we don't like your trades anymore, Matua. Yeah, so again, trade deadline next week, November 4th. So if you get your trades out now in the NFL, get your trades out now, and there you go. Not really much else to say. An hour and 18 minutes. Crazy. Did not feel like we're an hour and 18 minutes. But yeah, this has been fun. I think I hit all the main points I wanted to talk about. Force Chrome to accept my trade. I don't think I could even if I wanted to. And I don't want to because that's silly. I'm gonna do the fucking not the Adam Silver, the guy who ran the NBA before him. I'm gonna do the Chris Paul shit. I'm vetoing that shit. Nah, I don't give a fuck. The only time I'd veto a trade if it was a stupid fucking trade done. Clearly, I have no issue with a silly fucking trade like Golfer. He wants to chase from me. That's exactly. Yeah, why am I not surprised? He did send me his whole team for Jaden Daniels, so shocker. Fucking so. Nah, Matua's cool. Well, man, at this point, you gotta do anything you can. I would ask for anyone and everyone under the sun. So, anyone that could try and save your season. So, okay, Crown, Jamar Chase, for Devontae Adams. Nope. You want my number one pick? No, thank you. You should have tried out like 3 weeks ago. Chrome might have actually done it when Chase was sucking. But yeah, no, you might not get it. So yeah, I don't think Chrome's gonna trade yet. You would have to send him the most perfect trade. I don't think you could. So there you go. I think that's about all I gotta say for tonight. This was fun, very fun. We talked a little bit of UFC, but there's not very much to say. Talked NFL mainly, NBA a little bit. Yeah, Chrome's the winner of the week in fantasy, getting a win in football and NBA. And yeah, this was fun. It was a very fun way to end the week. 6 streams in a row, like always. We'll see what I do next week, and I don't know what the fuck Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be, but we'll think on it and go from there. And yeah, this was fun. Not really sure what else to say. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Shout out to Matu and Chrome, who've kind of almost been all-nighters here. Who else was in chat? D-Man started the night off. 2 joints hopped in for a second. I think that was it. I didn't give really many people tonight. Like I said, I didn't expect to. Everyone's at Moss's. Hopefully enjoying some poker. Western Mass. Shout out. And yeah, I'll give you AJ Brown for those guys chasing all rear off limit Aubrey. What can I give you for David Montgomery? Boys, this is gonna be a fucking clown show. I'm really intrigued to see how this bullshit plays out. So I'm super intrigued, and yeah, this should be interesting. I don't know about trade AJ Brown right now. If he gets traded to a real team at the deadline, he might want to fucking hang on to him, but that's up to you. And you might want to keep the David Montgomery too. You don't have a real running back. Fucking Tony Pollard shit. DeAndre Swift's alright. Yeah, I might keep David Montgomery, but you do you, dog. I can't wait to see how all this plays out. And I'm guessing this is gonna play out and nothing happening, and I'll be about that. So, cool. Not really too much else to say here. I need Montgomery. My running backs are trash. Yeah, and I don't think my tour really has the running backs to make that trade go through. He's not going to give you Jacobs, and I don't think you want Stevenson or fucking Korski. So you had Omari in Hampton. So he's injured anyway. So, yeah. So, well, you two figure that shit out, because I already know you ain't gonna accept any of that shit, Chrome. Sometimes Matua can send a good trade, but a lot of times it's his silly ones. So, yeah. Again, yeah, every trade in the league has involved Matua, so clearly he's doing something right. And again, get all your trades out now before November 4th. Next week, deadline's the same time as it is in real life. Second it hits, done. So, there you go. You got Swift. Yes, he does have DeAndre Swift. All he has is Swift and Montgomery, a running back, dude. Jesus Christ, he can't trade either of them. Gotta win this weekend. Dude, he was selfish when he lost 5 in a row. You couldn't trade with him. Chrome, he said at the beginning of the year he wouldn't do this shit on his own. So, no, you got Ken out. God, I picked up Olave. You're welcome. You're lucky I had to drop Olave because I needed to get Aaron Jones on my bench because he's off IR. So you're welcome. I can't believe you actually picked him up and played him. I can't believe you actually did good. How did Olave did good? How did he do good when they only scored 3 points? 3 in a row and they weren't close. Let's see, who do you play next week? I'll tell you if your streak is going to continue. Let's see, who do you play in week 9? You play Ninja, so you play the top team in the league. Oh, but ain't that the Chiefs bye week? Is next week? You might have a chance depending on the bye weeks. No, you're fucked. Never mind. Good luck, Chrome. You get Jameer Gibbs and Monroe back. Yeah, you're not winning this game, Chrome. No, your streak will end next week. Yeah, you're fucked. I don't know what else to really say. Maybe I hope you win, but I have heavy doubts about that happening. So, yeah, there you go. But I got nothing else to really say. Fun stream, but Yeah, so we'll see. I'm excited to see what plays out with you two and in the trade world. I'm guessing nothing. And yeah, fun Sunday stream, fun hangover, and NFL talk, UFC talk for a little bit, NBA, all that good shit. And I think I'm about ready to get out of here though. So I think it's time to do just that. So, yeah, fun week, another great week in the books. Now let's head into Halloween week. What are you gonna dress up as? You better have a costume. So can't wait. Love Halloween. Another fight week, NFL week, all that good shit. Can't wait. And yeah, let's do it. So another great week in the books. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend, everything, and let's have a great Halloween week, shall we? So that being said, I can't think of anything else to say besides Chrome is on his high horse. Maybe that's for you two to debate. Don't bother people with trades, Matu. If they say no, don't be silly. I'm still debating if you fucking just bothered to ask until he said yes. So don't be too annoying with it. Send real trades or don't bother people. So I don't mind you sending me dumb trades, but don't annoy other people. But and actually sometimes you do send me real trades. I don't mind those. So if you send out real trades, I don't care. But yeah, that being said, fun Sunday, fun stream, fun week. UFC was shit, but NFL and NBA, well, NBA was good night one. The only time I watched NBA or NFL was decent. This week was good, and let's head into Halloween week, shall we? So, that being said, I can't think of anything else to say besides please like, comment, subscribe, try and subscribe by the end of 2025. No idea how we're at 187. I still don't know how we got like 3 subs and like out of nowhere randomly in a day, but I'll take it. And let's see what the next week brings. Tomorrow, probably just shorts, and then Tuesday will be a video, and we'll start the week of streaming again. So, yeah, so let's head to Halloween week, and to do that, I say, as always, another week in the books by saying RX out. Good vibes only. And always.